Tony Yayo was gonna respond in only Tony Yayo fashion. It's your boy Carcino here, and let's talk about it. And yes, the world goes on. Now, last week it was all about DMX and Lloyd Banks, right? This week it's all about Tony Yayo's response, and he basically told DMX is a crackhead. Who cares what he thinks? Because everybody was hitting up his Twitter. He was like, old niggas and young niggas clout chasing. What's the world coming to? I guess you worry when they stop talking about you. So he brought up a good point. Because Tony Yayo brought up a good point. Was X clout chasing? Hmm? Is that it? You will not take this from me, baby! No way. I mean, the situation is X made a mistake. He said, "Yo, I didn't mean to diss Lloyd Banks. I wasn't coming at Banks. I thought he was the other nigga. What's his name? Tony Yayo. Yeah, Tony Yayo. That's what I thought Banks was. That's my fault. It takes a real nigga to meet when he's wrong. My apologies to Lloyd Banks. I was thinking Tony Yayo. Yeah, when he asked about Banks. I fucked with Banks." So anyway, Lloyd Banks is who he was referring to when he made that statement, right? Wrong. Tony Yayo is who he was referring to in the statement as of now. So basically, he has disrespected two members of G Unit while asking to battle Jay Z. This is crackheadish. Crack behavior, baby. Jimmy Crack Corn. One, two, three. That's 10 years of bullet, baby. Now, let's talk about it. Why is X doing this? Because one thing celebrities hate to feel, and that's powerless. They hate that. That's worse than death. To them, to be powerless in a situation, oh, they don't like that. Celebrities like to feel like they feel the roar of the crowd screaming for them. They want to be on that red carpet. And even though DMX don't want to be bothered and all of this, he missed that fandom. He missed people mentioning his name when they start talking about greatest MCs and all of that stuff. He missed that. He's that old uncle at the card game who keep walking in and interfering in the card game, telling you what he used to do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He that guy. Now, the person who didn't take the bait is who all this was for. See, they were hoping 50 here's this step up and make a statement. 50 has stayed silent. Everybody thought, oh, wait till 50 get a hold of this. When 5th get a hold of this, nope, no 50. 50 ain't touching it with a 10-foot pole. And you're like, well, why 50 ain't saying anything? Why should he? See what I'm saying, baby? They know the game. People are not going to say anything till it's time to say something. You get it? When it is time to say something. That's when they would say something. The whole world has their views. But I'm going to tell you like this. DMX, he wanted to go at 50 Cent a long time ago. When 50 Cent was having his beef with the doggone Locks, X wanted to jump in. Seriously, he wanted to get down. But everybody else is like, no, don't do it. Don't do it, man. You ain't got to do it. Don't, X. It's good. It's all good. Don't do it, X. Right? That's what everybody was coming with. Don't do it, X. Don't get involved, X. Then when Cameron had his beef with Jay and all that, then that's when X had his beef with Jay. Then he gave a shout out to Cameron and them dudes, and X was supposed to jump down on a song with them. That never happened. So my thing is, even though X says he's a battle rapper, he kind of ain't battling no more. We not hearing anything from him, right? Because it's the truth. Nobody's battling with X. X is like almost 60. And I mean, you could have been battling all these rappers when you was doing this, but you was making hit records. So the whole thing goes like this. Where do you want to go in the end of this? When this is all said and done, where you think this is going to end up? These dudes don't want to battle. No. These are the type of things I was telling you about before. They don't want it. Nobody wants to battle. Nobody wants to go to war. So what are you really doing this for? Oh, internet. Internet mumbo jumbo. So I don't care what Tony YaYo had to say, to be honest. I really could care less because Tony Yayo ain't rapping. X really, I don't know what he doing. Really, he finna sign a deal back with Def Jam to do his old songs again, I guess. And they just gonna make money into the process of his elimination. But there's no way in hell DMX should be broke with all the records he made. So that's what I think about his apology, to be honest. And Lloyd Banks should have dropped the track. Well, they were kind of hoping he would, so that X could come out and do something, but you'll get that track in 6 years. Waiting on Banks to do it. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Now, on another note, let's talk about old Faith. You gotta keep the faith. Faith Evans, baby. Well, here's the thing. Okay, here it is. Faith Evans and Stevie J got married. Nobody believed the marriage. They did a business promotional trip in Las Vegas, got married. They've been knowing each other for years. They were screwing around back when Biggie was alive. And these two have always, Stevie J has always been a hanger on, weirdo, sex driven, crazy dude. And neither one of these people are stable. Faith Evans is crazy. Wherever she goes, she would drop a baby and get money off the producer or rapper or whoever she was with. And she's just out there. She was a great songwriter, but her brain was wrapped around the stardom of couldn't get around the drugs, couldn't get around the drinking, and she destroyed her other marriage the same way. And now she's in a situation where she was back on stage, waving around, showing her shaving, you know what, to the crowd during the Diddy tour just to get people talking about it on social media. She does things, that people just look at her credibility and say, I can't vibe with her right now. I just can't. So, mm. So to have them fight, what does it really mean? Nothing. Faith Evans and what's his name fighting means absolutely diddly squat to anybody in the real world. Yeah. She's always had a violent temper. He's always been unstable. So them arguing and fighting with each other, I could see that being the case. You know, he's playing with the Skittles crew and is a weirdo. And, it is what it is. It's weirdo behavior by two weirdo people who are old enough to know better. They're about 50 plus years of age, acting like doggone 20-year olds. Makes no sense whatsoever. So let me get out of here because I'm getting a lot of unstabling emails. Now, let me get out of here.